Milsurp Garage. So, I cleaned house a little bit on my ammo stash, and I went through there organizing, combining, dumping stuff into ammo cans, doing a whole cleanup, and I ran across a whole bunch of stuff, some of it that I knew was there, but kind of half forgot about, some of that I didn't even know I still had. A lot of cool stuff. Thought I'd just do a video on this one and show you. I printed out some things also to show you. This is the Russian. Everybody knows about this Russian surplus. But this is 7N1 sniper ammo, which around the middle of the 2000s, like I would say around like 2007, 8, 6, 7, 8, this was like the rage. Like everybody was looking for this stuff and buying this stuff up, and it was really hard to find. It was expensive even then. And what it was a cache of this 1997 produced 7.62 by 54R, and it was made in the Novosibirsk. It's the closest I can get. Factory. And it might have seemed like just your regular run-of-the-mill 7.62 by 54R ammo. If you didn't speak Russian and you really weren't paying attention, you might even not notice the difference by how it looked, but it's amazing that it looked so similar to the regular ammo, the regular surplus. It was completely different. So, as you could see here, if you're reading along with me and you could read it, I highlighted some stuff that's, I'm actually debating whether or not to actually, shoot this stuff up, or since it's so coveted and everybody, by now it's completely gone, maybe throw these pages up on a table at a gun show and sell what I have. But this says here, this excellent quality ammunition was almost unknown in the U.S. and very expensive when found until April 2006, when a small quantity became available. Interestingly, a significant amount is dated 1997, which is extremely recent for surplus ammo. And yeah, so the difference with this ammo is it's like a match grade round. Not even like, it is a match grade round. They use a different type of powder. It's an extruded powder instead of ball propellant, which I'm pretty sure that means they squeeze the powder through small holes and then slice it off, kind of like as if you're making, like, macaroni elbows. And I think you can get a much more consistent powder by doing it that way than the ball propellant, which forms itself into balls, I believe, and sometimes some are a little bit bigger than others, and it's not as consistent. These specialty rounds also have a boat tail jacket with an air pocket paired with a steel core and a lead knocker in the base of the round that delivers maximum terminal effect. So what this lead knocker is, it's the center of the bullet is steel, and it has like an air pocket in between that steel core and a lead piece that's behind it, and there's like air in between, so that when the round hits something, the lead core, the lead knocker continues forward and hits into the back of the steel core. It's supposed to like really deliver a strong punch, a strong hit, because the whole sniper thing is one shot, one kill. So they tried to just make the most amount of damage out of that one round, you know what I mean? That makes these things pretty freaking sick, And here's the how it breaks down how the actual ammo tin would look and what it means. And it shows powder lot, powder production, lot, series number, cartridge production year, quantity, and then on the back here I have some ballistic stuff and everything that was kind of interesting to show with the ammo crate. Now, when I got this stuff, I bought it with a friend, and we split the price. We split the money because I could only get it per case, and it was, compared to what it's selling for now, it was not expensive, but it was expensive then. So we split the case, and he took one and I took one. So then, you know what you do with these, you've seen this before. If you've seen this before, you use this can opener dealy over here to pry around and open up the can. And let's see, KO497. This is the cartridge lot series and number. This picture has KO1. Other than that, oh, and the powder lot is different here. But the production, oh, this powder production is 91 supposedly. The powder source is different than on this paper. But the cartridge production is still the same. So apparently from what this is a much older powder production. Unless this meant to say 97 and there's an error. Who knows? But according to that, according to what they're saying, it was it's a much older powder. So this is how these things are packed. And here's the one that I pulled out of the middle here. So this says, this basically means sniper, I believe. Sniper ammo. So that might be just straight up what it says on it. And the head stamps are exactly what what's going on with my light here. Light's being weird. The head stamp is exactly what it had said in the papers here. It was 97. And 188 is the factory. 97 is not really that old. But if you know what this Russian ammo looks like, this doesn't look any different. The only difference is this writing that's on the paper here. So that's the case of the 7N1 ammo that I located here. I'm finding some really cool stuff. I wonder, should I just show it all here in one video? I should just break it down over the course of some time. But here's you know, here's what a regular, it's not like it's any different. Here's a regular pack of just regular basic Russian surplus. And even this, surprisingly enough, is newer stuff. This factory at 60, let's see, I have it written down over here, is the Frunz. Now it's called Bishkek, but back then it was called Frunz. Sorry, and that was the factory. And this stuff is from 89, if you can imagine that. 1989, that's not that old either. Man, the Russians they weren't taking any chances. They were cranking this stuff out, you know, even in the 80s and 90s. They were like, hey, we might need to go back to the Mosines. Or whatever, I'm not sure. Maybe, you know what it is? There were other guns, I think, that they used, the Russians, like machine guns and stuff that used this stuff. Well, not like this is any kind of machine gun belts or anything. I think they just love their Nagants, man. They just love their Mosin Nagants. And that's the story. That's the sniper ammo. Bolt tail jacket with an air pocket paired with a steel core and a lead knocker that delivers maximum terminal effect. I like the way that sounds. All right, y'all. See you soon.